War in Ukraine, 10 years of Russian aggression and horror. This is what we're gonna talk about today. Hello everyone, I'm Elena, welcome back to my channel Enough of Propaganda. Please like, subscribe, share, write comments. Let's make truth available for everyone. This is what helps to promote it on YouTube. Thank you. Today, on February 20th, 2024, the war in Ukraine began. It marks exactly 10 years since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, flagrantly violating international law and the Budapest Memorandum. According to this agreement from December 5, 1994, Ukraine surrendered the third largest nuclear arsenal in the world to Russia in exchange for the commitment of Russia, Great Britain, and the United States to respect and protect Ukraine's independence, sovereignty, and existing borders. Even Russian President Putin himself acknowledged the memorandum, and the Crimea is a legal part of independent country of Ukraine. However, on February 20th, 2014, the Russian army, 73,000 troops, FSB, GRU, and criminal formations consisting of Russian citizens invaded Ukraine. At the time, Ukrainian President Viktor Yanukovych was still in Kyiv performing his duties. Within a month, Russia seized and unlawfully annexed Crimea to the Russian Federation, and then invaded territories of Donbass, Ukraine, and established two illegal so-called states, the Donetsk and Luhansk People Republics, DPR and LPR. On my channel, I proved everything, and if you go to playlists, you're welcome to see it for yourself. That is why in this video, I will not gonna talk about it. For example, one of the most important playlists for today is the war in Ukraine 2014. There is at least 6 videos on Crimea and one big video on Donbass. And next couple videos just a part of the big video. And you will find out that there was no coup in Ukraine. And everything of that is Russian made up propaganda. And the key separatist leaders, so-called separatist leaders, that's why they written that way, because they were Russians. Most of them, majority of them were Russians with Russian passports, which they was eager to show that to the Vice News, for example, and their reporter Simon Ostrovsky. And Putin himself admitted that Crimea is a part of Ukraine, and Russia wasn't even thinking, in his opinion, to attack Ukraine and so on. Because since the beginning of Russian invasion, basically Russian war in Ukraine, which Russia started for no reason whatsoever, the war has been raging for 10 years. In 2022, Putin launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine, and it's conducting the bloodiest war in Europe since 1945. More than 500,000 people, over 500,000, have been killed or wounded in this war. The world was shocked by the horrific atrocities in Bucha, but somehow forgot that in 2014, Russia committed similar atrocities in Slavyansk and other cities of Ukraine, and before that in Chechnya, Georgia, Syria, and elsewhere. You are welcome to see this video of mine and the source of this video, the video made by Vice News and Simon Ostrovsky about how they basically find bodies right in Slavyansk, which Ukraine just liberated from Russia. So this is nothing new. It was happening back then. Already 10 years this war is going on. There have been no reasons for this war other than Putin's imperial ambitions. Everything else he says is a lie, and I proved it on my channel. Putin is a threat to the entire world. This footage was happening near Slavyansk in 2014 when Ukrainian forces trying to defend themselves from the Russian army basically, and Russian citizens leading and pretending to be so-called separatists. Ukraine heroically withstands Russia's onslaught for 10 years and defends not only its own life and freedom, but all of us. Ukraine needs our help, material, moral, and otherwise. Ukraine urgently needs weapons, aircraft, and ammunition. Please demand that your politicians provide immediate assistance to Ukraine, so that it can win the war and liberate all its territories. Putin's defeat is essential not only for Ukraine and Ukraine's survival, but also for liberating Russia from the bloody dictator as well as for lasting peace in the world. Help Ukraine, stop Putin. Thank you for watching. Until next time, learn the truth and stay informed.